Policy 2, Natrona County shall maintain only those roads designated officially as county roads. Now this goes back to your public road, private road. I think McDowell said at one time in a television interview the difference between a public road and a private road. Okay, so let's slap in there the service district road. Now, is that a public road or a private road?
So improvement and service districts are for the maintenance of things. So I think a more direct answer to your question, Judy, is you need to look back at the plat that created that road, that dedicated that, and there'll be language in there whether it is dedicated to the use of the public or not.
Okay.
I think that's truly always the heart of those
Well,
conversations.
the only reason I even circled it again is over the service district thing. I think it was done inappropriately, and I think the money being allotted only to a service district is totally leaving out too many people that have roads that are used as public roads, but actually they're really private roads. I'd like to see that revisited and maybe worked a little different for the folks that are out there, like on Harvey Lane, Renana Avenue, because they're school buses. Some of those holes, you could lose a whole school bus in. And I mean, just because they can't cough up, X amount of dollars to fix it, I don't think we should neglect them, because when they voted for the 1-cent funds, they also voted for thinking that that was part of the reason they voted for it, was they were going to get help with their roads. So that's my only comment with that. I think that's it for me, guys. I mean,
And Truth, were you taking notes?
Yes.
So Trish has notes about your comments, Judy, and we'll make sure those are written out, and we'll email them to you to make sure that we've got them written down correctly as you want them presented.
I'll just ask the guys at the meeting what happened or whatever, but I appreciate your candor tonight, really. I came with as much as I could put together in a couple of days on this, but I still think we're stepping too heavy on the landowner. I think we're requiring too many regulations on them. I think we could revamp this a little bit better to where it's not quite so many hoops to jump through to do basic things of, letting your kids move onto your land, or happen to belong to a service district to get help with your roads. I do think the first 5 criteria with the first 5 of them, because the employment is not there. I think KLJ needs to go back and revisit that aspect of it altogether. I guess that's all I got for that. So, thank you.
No problem. Did you catch the first part of it, Judy? We've got the roadmap, if you will, for this process.
Do I
I
have?
want to make sure you have that.
I think I do. Update. Oh, when you guys are doing this stuff?
Yeah, so.
Yeah, no, I got 'em.
So notice all public comment by May 4th, and then we'll follow that by 3 work sessions with planning and zoning. And then we conclude.
Are there going to be any commissioner meetings with us?
There will be at the very end, after the planning and zoning hears, they go through their work sessions, and then they'll have one public hearing, or if there is a
Okay.
lot of unresolved items, those dates are tentative, and
I
we
still
want to
say,
have this all ironed out at the lowest level possible. So,
and I'd
so
like to
start
see
with
a little
staff
more
comments.
public input on this. I mean, we're talking, 4 landowners here at the end of 2 hours? There's 22,000 of us out in the county.
No way.
Yeah, about that.
Only 20.
I don't know, they might be gone now, but they were the last time I checked.
Yeah.
But,
We want to resolve all the issues with planning and zoning work sessions and have this ironed out before it gets to the county commissioners. So if you have comments, concerns, please get them to us by the May 4th.
I think you got them.
What's that?
May 4th?
Yes, sir, May 4th.
Is there another public meeting?
Not until
The
after.
next public meeting would be the adoption of the land plan at planning and zoning, tentatively scheduled for June 14th. But again, if you have comments, turn them in, and planning and zoning is going to review those comments. That's why this comment form is so valuable. They are going to
Well, I
review
want to
those
make sure they're
comments.
going to actually listen to us this time. I mean, I can pack these rooms with people in opposition to this crap, but unless you guys actually take it serious,
You should have invited
there's
them
no
to tonight.
point. There's no point for us to take off work. There's no point for us to show up if you're not listening to us. You know, and I just want to add one more thing. This is an election year, and we're serious this year. We're gonna do some house cleaning on city and counties because we're tired of not being listened to. I mean, my videos are hitting 200 and 300, you know, for people watching and what I'm watching when I go to these meetings, and that tells me there's something wrong.
So let's, Judy, to your point, let's get this ironed out of planning and zoning, and let's get the community voice out there. So let your constituents know that we want their comments. We want to address their concerns.
Thank you.